Hello, welcome to the Tea Party Hardy channel for the review of Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone 2019 Season 2, Episode 4, Ovation. Spoiler-free review. Alright, it is the story of a young lady who plays guitar on the street, and she's playing with her guitar case open for coins. This megastar pop singer shows up, says, what do you want? What is all this for? She goes, I guess I just want to have what you have. So the very, very beleaguered pop singer hands her a medallion, which you see on the screen right now on her neck. So she gets that medallion. And then you proceed into the first 20 minutes of the show thinking, oh my god, this is the dumbest character in TV history, that she can't figure out what's going on. How can she be this stupid? And then if you are a musician or an artist, then you're also debating in your head along with, is she the dumbest character ever written in history? With, is this really what she wanted? Because she just went from A to Z, and how come she's not bothered by how it happened? But then again, that's why she's the stupidest character in TV history, because she doesn't seem to be able to figure out how it happened. After 20 minutes, she finally catches up and does realize what happened. Thank you for finally getting on the bus. Then after she does that, then about 3 minutes later, you're thinking, oh my gosh, we just went from wondering if this is the dumbest character ever written in TV history to, is this the dumbest plot ever captured on film or digital media? Because what they start doing in the show from that point on is like, wow, that is beyond dumb. This is Monty Python without the laugh track. And it really made you miss the laugh track, because it would have fit nicely there, and it at least would have made the show pleasurable at that point. Then, after it does that, it does the obvious, because for a Twilight Zone show, this show kind of just keeps doing the obvious. It's like, you realize there's supposed to be a twist in here somewhere, which also goes back to what Rod Serling said. You can't do a twist ending in an hour program. You just can't hold it that long. People will figure it out. Yep, he was right. And so, then you get to the next stage, and you're just like, wow, okay, went from the stupidest character to the stupidest plot to the most blatantly obvious supposed twist, but it's like, guys, there's rules of TV and movies. You've only got so many characters that have been introduced. So, yeah. And if only in movies can you get away with introducing a new character at the end that did it. But you can't do that in TV. In TV, you have to follow the rules. In a movie, you can do it because they already got your money by the time you see it. Whereas TV, you just will turn it on next week. So, this is the dumbest episode of TV I've probably ever watched in my life on purpose. And do I recommend this episode? If you're really on a lot of drugs, you might enjoy it, because you might miss some of the obvious loopholes that are as big as a galaxy. So I was seeing the picture in my head. I guess maybe I should be on some more drugs too. Anyway, so no, it's an absolutely awful episode, and it reiterates once again that Jordan Peele is not going to follow the rules that Rod Serling set up for the Twilight Zone that everybody else until this series was adopted, which is, you need a twist ending. That's not mandatory, but it's highly recommended. You need to have a moral of either a warning or of a celebration. And they just don't care about that. Mr. Peele does not care about that. He's all about the nihilism. And one of the other things, now I hate to say this because it seems so mean and I don't mean it to, but I was like, speaking of the stupidest character in the show, the woman that plays her sister, I really thought that was her mother. And it's like, I know in real life they're kind of close to age, but come on, man. Dick Van Dyke was like younger than his brother or his uncle in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And yeah, so that's one example. There's other examples. I can't think of their names right now, but anyways. So yeah, it's not unusual for people to play too close to age for that. And so I really thought it was her mom. Like, why did you say that your mom was dead when she's right there? It's like, oh, that's supposed to be her sister. Oh, wow, that was the twist that was unexpected in the show, because that's not supposed to be a twist. You're supposed to already know that. And there's also a guy at the beginning of the show that is with her sister, it turns out, because I thought it was her dad. And it's like, We never see that guy again. Must not have paid the rent. Okay, so there you go. It's the absolute worst TV show in history. This episode, with the dumbest character ever in history. And when she does finally undumbify herself, do you like that? I just made that word up. When she does undumbify herself, it doesn't do her any favors. It doesn't do the show any favors. It just, no, this one's really stinky, inky poo. The only saving grace I can say for it is Jordan Peele didn't write it. It had the director. She took the story from another fellow, and then she and another lady, or another writer, teamed up to translate it to the screen. And boy, if the guy who wrote the original script, if the guy who wrote the original story actually included that stuff after she wakes up for that mega stupid part of the show, if he did that, then it's on him. But if they translated that to his story, oh, I bet you he's really, really mad. He's like, I didn't put that in there. That was really insanely stupid, and I warned you, but you didn't listen to me. Or it's the other way around. Don't know. Wasn't there. And with that, we'll see you in the future.